G'day, I'm Brendan Wing and welcome to YouFishTV. That, everyone, is French Island and this is Western Port. Today we're at the very top end of a channel called the Eastern Channel, and it's at low tide, and as you can see the banks are very shallow at the moment and the tide has just turned to run in. It's running north and we have a southerly wind, so the boat is sitting beautifully with the current. And the goal for us here today is to catch a very special fish that lives right along these edges, because tonight we're chasing big red. Let's see if we can show you the fish that we're trying to find. He's going to be our bait. Very specific about this fish. Alright mate, so what's the trick to catching these suckers quickly? How long have we been here?
About 15.
About 15 minutes?
Yep.
We're starting to get them to go.
Okay, so barely straight down gets them in the area. Then we're just running two baits, a pilchard and a squid cocktail. So just hang baiting them. So that's a little 1-0 circle. Straight through.
And that's it, just a little strip of squid.
Yep. And then it's very important to drop this behind the burley pot.
Okay, so it's just a real simple rig, is it? What pound line are we running?
15 I think this is. 15
pounds.
Yeah.
Straight to the hook.
Yep.
Alright.
Easy.
Alright, so where's the burley pot?
So the burley pot's running off this corner.
And it's weighted and it's down about a metre off the bottom?
It's about a metre off the bottom, yeah. So the burley's running through there. So I'm just going to drop this down and sort of bounce it back with the burley. Keeping a really keen eye on that tip. We're using small circle hook, so basically it's a bit like snapper. I wait till that loads up and then I just slowly lift into it.
So not an aggressive strike, you just lift into the fish.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So I just keep bouncing it back.
So you're feeding it back down with the current?
Yep. And then make sure I keep giving that burley pot a shake. Light drag too, don't want to pull hook.
Nice work, Dave.
Yep.
Is that what we've come for?
Feels like it. Yes, it is.
Awesome work, buddy. And there we go, everyone. Let's have a look. That is our snapper bait, everyone. King George whiting. Cheeky little fella. And that is exactly why we're up the Eastern Channel here to catch. That is our bait for tonight, hard baits. Let's keep going. I think I've got on one here, Dave. What is it? Get right in the burley pot. This is not a whiting one, this is like a serious rod. It's got to be something else. Trevally maybe? Salmon? Trevally. Nice one. I wonder if it's going so hard. Well, that'll do. That's good bait, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, we're up in one of the smallest, tightest, shallowest feeder streams of Western Port. The very upper reaches. And in the background here, we've just got mangroves and mud flats. And tonight we've got a running tide, and our belief is these big reds sneak up these feeder channels, and the destination is to get up to that fresh water. We don't know why, and it happens in Port Phillip around the Yarra and the Patterson River. Well, let's test the theory. We haven't been up here before, so let's test the theory that this is going to happen. We've heard a few whispers over the years that this is in fact the case. The goal isn't just snapper, but mega Western Port snapper. The old men, the big knobbers, that's the goal. But if we pull out a 6 or a 7 kilo, well, it'll be pretty satisfying as well. Anyway, we've got work to do. The sun is setting and we have to get our whiting heads out. There we go, Dave. You're in, son.
How good is this? We haven't even finished getting the spreader rods out. And that's just held off. Solid fish too. Done something different.
Very different.
Very different. We've just been over about a couple of K away on a bank collecting bait, and we've got a spread of whiting, yakkers, and we've also stuck the squid as well.
What's this one on?
We'll have to see. I think it might be whiting.
Is it a snapper?
Yeah, it's a snapper.
It's not doing much. Is he big or small?
Medium.
Medium. Mate, they're up here because they're hiding.
Okay. Little monkey.
He got water on my lens from there. There we go. Straight away into fish. First rod in the water that was, everyone. And that is a beautiful red. And it's all coming together.
Beautiful. Look at that. Good hook up.
Right in the top of the mouth of that circle hook.
He's got a bit of scarring there where he's been bashing things with his head.
Yeah. Alright, clean this lens, mate.
Alright, Winga, here we go. These are our fresh baits just caught about 5 minutes ago. It's a whiting head. So all we're going to do with that is pin it straight through the nose. That's a 7-0. 7-0 circle.
Yep, alright, so we're just going to clip it through the nose.
Yeah, it's important that we get a lot of gape showing.
And the bait must pivot on the hook, mustn't it, for the circle to work properly. Just turn it side on and show us. And that is ready to go.
So fish comes up, eats the whole lot. We've got a good amount of hook showing.
And there's a big gap, and that's why we're using 7-0s, because there's a big gap. I put my whole finger through there. That's enough to get through a big snapper's jawbone. Feel good?
Yeah. He sat on that for a long time. On a whiting head. This other rod's gonna go.
This rod in the background's gonna go, is it? It certainly is.
Unless he's on it.
Wow.
Sat on that for a while, didn't he?
Better fish?
Yes. I'm just gonna go under these.
You can do your old back to me again, are you?
Not huge. They're just warming up though.
But not bad, mate.
No.
To prove a theory, who would have thought? All the way up here in the shallowest waters. How deep are we? 4.5 metres
Yep.
of water. Up behind us is river mouths. And that, everyone, is another good snapper. Bring him over. He's not big, bring him over. But that is a beautiful snapper, everyone. Have a look at that. Look at the colours in him.
It's gonna be a hot little bite.
Everything's been on the left side of the boat.
Yep.
That'll be a good rod, that one in the background. So we'll just resume the fight now, everyone, after he had a break for a few minutes.
He's slightly bigger, but not massive.
Drag might be a bit loose on that one. There we go. Twin snapper at the back of the boat. Better fish that one. They're getting better. Beautiful fish. Look at that. Oh, big tail. Look at that.
There's potential here for a giant.
There is potential. Because where the small ones, there's big ones.
Yeah, and they're not necessarily going to be all in one size class coming coming into this channel, so we might go through a few smaller ones and then find ourselves a big one.
Beautiful. Bring him in front of the camera. That is a magnificent fish. Don't you love it when a plan comes together, mate?
Perfect.
Look at that, little mini knobber, little male of the future. He's only about 2.5, 3 kilos, or maybe 3 kilos, yeah?
Yeah.
Beautiful fish. The colours in that are sublime, mate.
Very red, isn't he?
Yeah.
So we're gonna get this one going. Nice little fish.
All right, let's get him going. Off you go, buddy.
Lovely.
Hopefully he doesn't spook his big brother.
Nah, we can't keep them all. We've got to be a bit selective.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Come up to the ultra shallows. I'm talking not your Boltons, not your Badgers. I'm talking about the tiny feeder streams that extend off those. At low tide, everything around us would be just dry mud. We're about 2.5 hours into the flood. By about 11:30 tonight, this entire region, this whole mudbank area will be under about 3 metres of water. At low tide, it's dry. So, yeah, they're moving up these channels. They're sneaking up these channels, getting up onto the mud, doing their feeding, up near the freshwater source. Then when they finish, they slip back in as the tide runs off the bank, slip back into the channels and head back out to the port. So tonight, with a high tide around midnight and low tide at first light, perfect. They're going to sweep up till midnight and sweep out by first light. Okay, one, it's got dark. Had a few boats zoom past, looking at us, wondering what we're doing. And I shut the bite down for a little while now. It's not dark, but it's like last light. And we just put a glow tip on there and I'll show you it. I notice how they're very gently mouthing the baits. It's almost like they're solo fish, they're not in a school. And the rod is starting to twizzle. In other words, it's starting to bend like the weight of a snapper on it who's taking his time. Certainly in no hurry. So we think they're swimming up, mouthing it, tasting it, enjoying it like a good meal, then turning to race off further up the channel. Yep. I think it's a snapper. If there's all these big fish congregate at the mouth of the Yarra, it's the freshwater source that brings them there. Same thing's going to happen in Western Port. You've got the Bass River, you've got the rivers up near Turin, you've got the Lang Lang. Freshwater sources. So, of course, it's definitely a snapper. We backed ourselves and we're up here. And these boats come around and the snapper shut down for a good half an hour, 40 minutes, so we thought we'd cook some dinner. We're just about to talk about the cooker, and bang, a rod goes. Just goes zzz, the back. It's not a big fish, and the difference between this and a big fish when it takes line, it takes line. Little fish, just zip it out. Zzz, zzz, zzz. Alright, like a 7 kilo fish, you just thrash line off these twin powers. And there he goes, right, come and have a look at him. Alright, circle hook straight in the mouth, so I can just wrap that and lift him in, okay? Don't need to get it all messy with the net. And then what I'm going to do is just gently pin him against my body. Hello. It's a little bit close. I wouldn't want to get my lips caught in there, or my tongue. But yeah, this fish is only another smallie. But the good news is they're feeding again and they're moving through again, going to destination up there unknown. For whatever reason they go up there. They're moving up this channel tonight on the run in. And it gives me hope that it's just a matter of time until a big fish goes. Dave showed you earlier the King George whiting head. Okay, there you go, Pawsey, that one's for you, mate. Snores. One of your favourite fish in the world. Although we do appreciate them as a good sporting fish and excellent eating fish, turns out they're very good big red bait, especially the heads. But you can't just cut the heads off and just use the heads. If you really do this properly, you cut their bodies into chunks. Into your classic chunk bait like that. Watch Dave. Basically just going to put the 7/0 gamma circle right in the top there like that. And that like that. So it still gets to pivot, still gets to get the jaw hook up. Heaps of smell, heaps of flavour. Small and compact. That is a King George whiting, fresh chunk bait. That's going out.
Hang on. Oh wow.
Do the drag up a little bit.
Winga.
Good fish.
Yeah.
Well done,
This is
buddy.
the one we've been waiting for.
You're going to get it at the side of the boat? Go under those
yeah.
rods and get it at the side.
Can't see, it's right under, isn't it? You come back.
Oh boy, that's a snapper, isn't it?
That's a good fish.
Snapper, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it's on that rod, but I'll sort it out in a minute. This could be the one we want.
Oh boy. Dave. Here we go.
This was on a whiting head, which has been the absolute gun bait.
It's a good fish, isn't it?
Yes, it's a very good fish. This is a big fish, Winga.
Is it?
This is like 7+ at least.
Really?
Yep.
Just big cruisers?
Yep.
Just get right over the edge of the boat. I'll come with you.
Hang on. Turn you way.
It is in my way, but it's okay. We just want to see the fish, mate. We've been waiting for this all night. Oh boy. Is that big?
7.
Oh. Right, well done. Mate,
I'll put him up
get
here.
him up there. Yeah, that's a long fish, mate.
Yes!
Dave Standing, outstanding young man. Everyone, you're probably getting to know Dave Standing quite well now. Over the last couple of seasons, he's been my absolute #1 man, right-hand man. Everywhere we go, everything we do together. And we've done it from big barrel tuna in Tassie to big Paul Phillips snapper
Sorry.
to now a very big Western Port snapper together. He could be 8. He could be 8. That's a good fish, mate. That's your new PB. That's bigger than St Kilda.
Yep.
Not much bigger, but definitely bigger. That's a huge fish. Everyone, get that out in front of your Dave Standing. Welcome. You're finally holding a mega red on YouFishTV, buddy.
Oh, it's awesome.
We've worked hard.
Oh, we have. Sleep hasn't been common. It's worth it.
Oh, that is huge. Dave Standing. Look at the colours, everyone. Look at the beautiful silver sheen under there. And that big, beautiful face. Look at that knobber head. That is going to be 8 kilos of snapper, buddy.
Thanks,
Well
mate.
done. Well done.
That's awesome.
Wow. Wow. You worked the rods all night, and I've done my job, and we agreed. You were on the rods till midnight, so you've earned it, mate. You've done well. Look at them heads on it. Alright, let me get some photos for you, mate.
Yep.
Feeling so small now, mate. Dave? We were I said, put the camera down. It's just another tinsy wincy. It turns out it's not so tinsy wincy. So how's this, eh? What a show. We dare to dream. We put ourselves out there. Actually, Dave, it's not bad at all.
I know.
And tonight's a groundbreaking night for us. We've never fished this sort of extreme in our own home waterway. I'm talking depth, and tell you what,
Turned into a big one.
I said put the camera down. I've got to keep it right away from the boat. It's a very stubborn fish, David. This is how good snapper can go, people. We're only in 4 metres of water and this fish won't come up. It's not like I'm not giving him stick. You can see I'm giving him stick. Wow. Chasing snapper at home. You know what? It's equally the most challenging thing to anything I've ever done, including Mulloway, is chasing big snapper in Western Port. It is a waterway that is high degree of difficulty. The weed, nice fish, isn't it? Look at that, everyone. Look at that. We got it one each, mate. There we go. There we go. It was just one of those awesome days. The wind has stopped. We had the run in earlier on a southerly. Now it's turned to run out and we've got northerly. We're nice and warm and comfortable in the hard top in the crusher. And we've got a giant snapper in the net. It's awesome, Dave. I think it's going to be our year, mate. It's going to be our year. That tail. It's the mark of a beast. Big high head. Ooh, you're a big daddy. Colour's coming up nice, mate.
Yeah.
Alright, just get a quick photo of my iPhone if you could. Daddy. Come on, big daddy, eh? Come on, big daddy. Come on. Come on. He's nearly ready. The good thing about releasing it. Oh! He's gone. He swam into the boat and then he swam straight down.